breaking news.
We're starting in Charlotte. Are concerned about an odor there in the air. Officials say that evacuations have started in part of the city due to the smell. So far, the city says that no gas leaks have been reported, but that odor is believed to be the result of a weather event that is known as an inversion. We want to bring in meteorologist Jacqueline Shearer at this time for more on what this means. Jacqueline, I've never heard of a weather event known as an inversion before, but is this something that we should be worried about closer to home?
Not necessarily. An inversion itself isn't an issue. It's the problem that it can catch some of those scents and some of those odors and some air pollution at times, and it doesn't really have anywhere to go. And the reason for that is that typically when we don't have an inversion, we've got the warmer air closer to the surface, and then the further up we go, we've got cooler and cooler air. But in an inversion, we've got this layer of warm air here, and it traps that air pollution. So anything that does end up in the environment or in the atmosphere, it can build and get stronger and stronger, and it just becomes more and more noticeable. So the inversion itself is not the issue. It's more that there's something in the air that can't get out of the Charlotte airspace. So we'll be watching for that very closely in our area, but we don't have that same issue here. In fact, we're looking pretty mild as we're starting off the day. Temperatures are in the mid to low 80s at this point. We're pretty comfortable all throughout the region. Our dew points are on the higher side, so we're feeling the humidity. That's an issue for us, and that's about it. It's just a little bit uncomfortable. Our radar loop is nice and clear. Our air quality, no issues at this point to report. As we head into the afternoon, we might get a couple of raindrops, maybe even the rumble of thunder, but really overall not a bad day here. We don't have much wind. That's another part of inversions, is that helps some of that air just stick there. That's a thing that we'll notice today, is the lack of wind. Temperatures in the upper 80s in the foothills with that 20% chance for some showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two in the overnight hours. And in the mountains, winds 5 miles per hour. We've got temperatures getting close to 80 degrees. This is about the only wind speed we'll be reporting in the area here over the next couple of hours. As we head into the overnights, the mountains will stay dry. We've got some more active weather headed our way soon. That will help to break that inversion in Charlotte, and we'll see some storms here starting tomorrow. We'll take a look coming up.